everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be going through a list of players that are down in cost right now, very good value picks that I think you guys should look into adding to your MUT 25 squad to boost up that OVR, to help you guys win some more games, to improve your team, generally speaking. Not really a big market crash taking place right now. Next week, we are getting the Ring of Honor promo. We'll have to wait and see if there's going to be an OVR increase. If that happens, with the OVR increase, we'll definitely see a pretty big market crash. But like I said, some really good value out there. So let's go through all of the players that I think you should target if you're looking to make upgrades on the squad this weekend. And as always, we're going to start at the quarterback position. Bo Nix, to me, my personal opinion, I think a lot of people would agree, especially because of his abilities, is the best quarterback in the game right now. And he's now down to about 400,000 coins throughout this entire video. Every time we do this every Saturday, we look for cards that are 400k and under. So he's at that price point that I would certainly recommend going out and spending if you happen to need a quarterback. 95 speed, 97 throw power, short throw and mid throw 93, deep at 95, but you are going to want to put in that combine upgrade token to get the discounted abilities and X factors on this card. Now, unfortunately, you can no longer purchase those tokens. EA removed them from the store, whether it was the training pack or the coin pack. You still can earn one if you haven't maxed out the combine field pass at the very end, but if you're running low on those tokens, this is a card that I definitely recommend using it on if he's going to be your quarterback, because with all of that, you're going to be able to get the ability stack of Backyard QB, Conductor, and Truz for a total of 1 AP. That gives you all of the hot routes, that gives you the Conductor for the faster hot routes, that gives you QB Playmaker, and then with Truz, that allows you to run with him and pretty much never have to worry about fumbling. If your opponent gets a strip animation, like a punch-out animation, you're going to fumble there, but hit sticks will not make him fumble. In fact, I don't think I've ever fumbled with this card outside of an occasional user strip, and that doesn't even really happen that frequently. So to get all of that for 1 AP, and you can get run and gun in his X Factor slot, which stays lit basically the entire game. It just allows you to throw very accurate throws on the run. All of that for 1 AP is amazing. If you want to add on Gunslinger, you can do that. It's optional, and it's, guess what, still 0 AP, no additional cost. I personally just don't prefer Gunslinger. I don't like the way that the ball comes out and as far as the trajectory on it is, so I stay away from that ability. But again, Backyard QB, Conductor, Truz, Run and Gun X Factor, and Gunslinger all on there for a total of 1 AP is crazy. If you have more ability points to spend, you can also throw Escape Artist on there for 2 more AP. That's going to allow you to get out of the pocket a little bit quicker when you do decide to take off and run with this card. Now, if 400,000 coins is out of your budget, or you don't have a combine token to use, a great budget option at quarterback right now, and you do have that free Justin Fields from the free agency welcome pack, but Josh Allen, this is the 96 overall honors card. If you factor in the price, all of the 96 honors cards are way better than the 97 overall LTD versions of those same players. Again, factoring in cost, because the ability discounts aren't really any different, and then the attributes are pretty much just +1. So this 96 overall Josh Allen is 180,000 coins on average. You can either go Backyard QB plus Conductor for a total of 1 AP, or Backyard QB plus Gunslinger would equal a total of 2 AP. But if you're just starting out the game and you're trying to build up your QB, this is a pretty good one if you have the amount of coins to go out and buy it. Moving over to the running back, we're going to have a few Team of the Year cards in this video, and one of them is Alvin Kamara, which, funny enough, literally just came out this past Thursday, and he's at 300,000 coins. I love this card. I haven't used him, but everything about him looks really good to me. Stock 98 speed, 97 agility, 96 change of direction. He can catch the ball extremely well for a running back, 92 catching, and he also adds in 91 trucking, which is really, really important, and then 96 break tackle. He's got a good spin move, a good juke move. For 300,000 coins, you're getting really good attributes there, but the ability stacks on most of the Team of the Year cards are really good. For him, you can basically get Jukebox, Human Joystick, Tank, and Backfield Mismatch, all for a total of 2 AP, and the 2 AP is going to come from spending that on Tank. If you can afford 3 AP, you can go Bulldozer, Human Joystick, Tank, Evasive, and Backfield Mismatch, and that's going to be 3 AP. Remember, Evasive is basically Spin Cycle and Jukebox combined in one, and Alvin Kamara gets that for 1 AP, but I would definitely prioritize using Tank on this card and any running back that you're using in the game, because that's just the best ability, in my opinion, when it comes to running backs. And then if 300K is out of your price range on that Alvin Kamara, we have another honors champion level card here, 96 overall, Saquon Barkley. He was down to about 150K a couple days ago. I actually added him over on my no money spent account. He's starting to creep back up in price. He's at about 190K, but I still think that's pretty good value for this card. He's not going to get Tank at a discount like his 98 overall LTD Team of the Year card does, but it's definitely worth putting Tank on this card for 2 AP, and that leaves you with 2 additional discounted buckets where you can choose from Jukebox, Spin Cycle, Bulldozer, Human Joystick. There's a few other options out there. You can pick any of those 2 abilities, and it's still going to be 0 AP. You're only spending the 2 AP on Tank, which I said is 100% my recommendation on this card and any running back that you're using. So a wide receiver, we're mainly looking for 97 speed and up, and if you can afford the Combine John Ross and have a Combine upgrade token to put into his upgrade path, that's going to give you +1 speed to all of your wide receivers. So you can get any wide receiver in the game that has a 97 base speed up to 98 fairly easily. John Ross is over 400,000 coins, so we're not recommending him, but we're going to throw him in the video and just mention him. But we do recommend this Team of the Year Justin Jefferson, not only because of the attributes. Now he is 380K, so he's pretty close to that price point that we cut off here, but 97 speed, 6'1", 96 catching, short route running at 96, mid at 96, deep at 95. So all 3 of the route runnings are at that 95 plus threshold. He's going to get basically 2 different routes you can take with his abilities. You can either go Double Me, which is going to be 2 AP plus mid and elite for 0 AP. Double Me is great because it's normally an X factor. In this situation, it's treated as an ability, so it's always on. And if you have one-on-one situations, he's usually going to catch it. I say usually, it's not always guaranteed, but he's usually going to catch it upon an aggressive catch. Now, if 2 AP is a little bit too much to spend on one single card for you, you can always go mid and elite for 0 AP, deep elite for 1, which is deep in and deep out elite together, and then jukebox for after the catch. You can actually throw jukebox on for 0 AP in the first example as well, but again, mid and elite, deep elite, jukebox for a total of 1 AP. That's the combination that I would roll with if I actually had this card on my team. And again, we're looking for 97 speed receiver, so we have vintage LTD OBJ from the AKA Icons program, but this is his Redux card, so make sure that's the one that you're shopping for. He's about 265K for this one here. He's 97 speed, 5'11", a little bit on the short side, but I don't think that's a big issue in this year's game. And as we have more players on defense with knockout abilities, taller receivers matter to an extent, but they can still get the ball knocked out just as easily as a shorter receiver there. So it's not a bad idea to maybe have some 6 foot under guys there, or at least it's not a, it's not going to hinder your offense. So for the 265K, he gives you the 97 speed, gives you route running, gives you catching, and he's going to give you jukebox for 0 AP. That's really what it comes down to, is price, speed, and then that 0 AP ability. But one that's better and cheaper is going to be the Ultimate Legend AJ Green. You can find him for 180,000 coins right now, 6'4", so he does give you the height, 97 speed, same as OBJ's there. He's got 93 catching, 94 short route running, 96 mid, 97 deep, so he's definitely the best alternative over the first 2 cards if you factor in price that we've talked about so far. And he gets some decent ability combinations. Remember, with Ultimate Legends, they get 2 discounted buckets, and then the tier 2 and 3 buckets usually have good discounts in there as well. So you can either go deep out elite and mid out elite on this card for a total of 1 AP. If you don't have any AP to spend on this position or this card specifically, you can go mid in elite and mid out elite together, and that would be a total of 0 AP. And then of course we have old trusty here, Xavier Worthy, 97 speed playoff card. It's only a 94 overall. He's basically like a non-good ability version of the OBJ we just showed you a moment ago, but he's all the way down to 80,000 coins, so I just could not go through this video one more time and not mention him for that price. If anything, he can be a good kick and punt returner to save the stamina on the rest of your wide receivers on your roster. And the final card we're going to talk about on offense is going to be Genki Force Kyle Pitts. This is not the duo version of him. It's just his tight end card, and it's down to 225K. He usually has really good cards in Madden Ultimate Team. They always play well for me. Down to 225K, 6'6", 96 speed, 96 catching, short route running at 93, mid at 95. He's not going to be a run blocker. That's just not what he does well. He's giving you the speed, the height, and the route running there. And with those elevation tokens or passes, if you put all 3 into his upgrade path, he's going to give you short and elite for 1 AP, which is a good ability to put on your tight end if you're not spending more than 1 AP on it. And then you can also get mid out elite for for 0 AP on this card. I didn't use him for a long time, but while I had him, he was very, very dependable for me. And like I said, his cards usually play really, really well. Let's move over to defense. Starting with your defensive line at left end, we have Super Bowl George Karlaftis, one of the few Super Bowl cards we are now recommending in these videos because all of the other cards that came out after the Super Bowl promo are starting to get cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, but all Super Bowl cards are still really, really good, and you can find them in the lower 100K range. This one is going to be about 126K, and the best thing about it, I mean, again, he has good attributes, 90 speed, not the fastest out there, but 97 acceleration helps with that, 94 strength, 97 block shed, 95 power move, 89 finesse move. He's going to give you the combination of double or nothing, which is 1 AP, and edge threat, which is going to be 0 AP. That's the ideal combination you're looking for your pass rushers, edge threat and double or nothing. So to get that for 1 AP for 126K, really, really good bargain there. On the opposite side, another Team of the Year card, and I feel like this one's going to fly under the radar. It definitely did. It's Will Anderson over at right end, 313,000 coins, not extremely expensive, but a little bit more than the majority of the cards we've been talking about in this video. But he's going to give you the combination of edge threat for 1 AP, no outsiders for 0 AP, secure tackler for 0 AP, and then double or nothing for 1 AP. So you'd be spending 2 ability points on that ability, or then on that combination of 4 abilities. If you don't want to spend a second ability point on it, you can go edge threat for 1, no outsiders for 0, secure tackler for 0, and then run stopper for 0, still giving you 4 abilities for the 1 AP price. In the middle of your defensive line, take a look at Meatloaf here. Tavondre Sweat from the AKA Icons promo. He's down to 260,000 coins, 366 pounds, and he still has 91 acceleration, 84 speed, strength at 92, block shed at 96, along with his tackle rating, 97 power move. His finesse move is not very good at all, but in the middle of that defensive line, he's going to have the good attributes there to hold it down, especially if you're in like a dime or dollar formation where you only have 3 down offensive linemen. And for that 260,000 coins, you're going to be able to get secure tackler for 0 AP and inside stuff for 1 AP. Good combination of abilities for defensive tackles. The outside linebackers, we have one pass rusher here first up in Jared Verse, another honors 96 overall champion level card, down to 167,000 coins. He's actually one of my primary pass rushers on my no money spent account, and you'll see gameplay examples. He's played very, very well for me. Pretty good price to get a guy who's got 94 speed, and then he gives you the big 3, which is block shed, power move, finesse move, all at a 90 plus, block shed 90, power move 97, finesse move 94. He has good strength and tackle at 94 as well. This is a really, really underrated card here, and he's either going to give you your choice of edge threat or double or nothing for 1 AP. You got to pick one or the other. My personal recommendation is going to be edge threat, and then the other discounted bucket, pick one or the other out of secure tackler and run stopper. Those are going to be 0 AP. Me personally, on my no money spent account, I have edge threat plus secure tackler on this card for a total of 1 AP. And on the opposite side, extremely good value here in Amari Barno, another combine card, 96 overall. I would recommend using the speed upgrade token if you have it in this card, because it's going to give you a ton of discounted abilities, and he's got that stock 97 speed, 98 acceleration, strength and power move both at 88. Not a big deal because he still gets to the quarterback, 90 block shed and 98 finesse move. Now literally until just today, as I was researching this video, I never put a combine upgrade token in him, but when you do, you get the insane ability stack of edge threat for 0 AP, double or nothing for 0 AP, speedster for 0 AP, secure tackler for 0 AP. That's 4 0 AP abilities that you can all put on this card, and he also gets unstoppable force as an X factor that stays lit up a good portion of the game and will only take up 1 of your 3 X factor slots on defense. It doesn't cost any AP, so that's insane. But even without the combine upgrade token, you can still get edge threat, double or nothing, secure tackler, and unstoppable force as the X factor for a total of 1 AP. So either way, token or no token, very, very good for 340K. Highly, highly recommend this card. He gets to the quarterback a lot, and if you want to user him, again, 97 speed, 6'6", you can definitely go ahead and do that. When it comes to middle linebacker, a lot of good options out there, but I feel like Bobby Wagner's Team of the Year card, because of the abilities, is going to be your best value pick out there. He's he's down to 320,000 coins, 96 stock speed, 6 foot even, 97 acceleration, 94 tackle, 97 block shed, and a maxed out hit power at 99. The biggest problem, he does not have very good man coverage at all, and his zone coverage is 83, so I'd only recommend this card if you're going to be pretty much using him like 90% of the time. If you throw him in a zone here or there, the 83 is pretty bad. I don't think it's going to cost you a game unless you do it in the wrong situation, so you may be able to get away with it for a little while there, but his ability stack is amazing. You get mid-zone KO, Lurk Artist, Deflator, and Secure Tackler, 4 abilities for the total of 0 AP. And if you want to swap out Secure Tackler for Enforcer Supreme, which is going to be Enforcer plus Tackle Supreme together, that would replace Secure Tackler. It's a better upgraded version of it. That's going to cost you 1 AP, so you still get 4 abilities. It's just a matter of if you want to pay 0 or 1 AP on them. So when it comes to cornerbacks, kind of like wide receivers, we're looking for 97 speed and up. The problem with that is that all of the 97 speed cornerbacks basically are 400,000 coins and under, and over, with the exception of this Aeneas Williams Ultimate Legend card. Now, he is only 5'11", but I think he makes the perfect slot defender, whether you run a man or a zone scheme, and he has that 97 speed. Like I said, everybody else, 400k and up, you can find him for about 230,000 coins. Not only do you get the 97 speed, you get 95 man, 93 zone, 94 press, the jumping, play rec, agility, acceleration, all very good. I think this is a great price to pay, and you can basically get, again, he's gonna feature or be better featured as a slot defender. You can get Secure Tackler and Pick Artist for 0 AP in separate buckets, and then depending on the style of defense you play, if you run a lot of zone, you can get mid-zone KO for 1 AP. If you run a lot of man coverage, you can go mid-route KO for 1 AP, and you're getting 3 abilities in one for that total of 1 AP. Another really good pickup is going to be Ultimate Legend Mel Blount here, 6'3", 96 speed, but you can find him for 240,000 coins, 95 acceleration, 95 man, 93 zone, and 95 press. He just gives you a bit more height there than the Aeneas Williams, but he is -1 in speed and plus 10,000 coins as far as the cost goes. But he's going to get Pick Artist for 0 AP, then your choice of either mid-route KO or short route KO for 1 AP. Again, if you don't play any man coverage at all, I wouldn't bother with that ability, but it makes him a good slot defender having that equipped, and then you do get mid-zone KO for 1 AP as well. So basically, if you want to go like mid-route, mid-zone, and Pick Artist, it's 2 AP. If you just want to go mid-zone and Pick Artist, it's 1 AP. He doesn't really have any deep route knockouts or deep zone ability knockouts, so I would favor him and the CB3 or CB4 position. But if you do want to find a defender that can play pretty much anywhere, we're going back to the Super Bowl promo, Deion Primetime Sanders. So remember, with this card and all Super Bowl pass cards, to access all of the best discounted abilities and bump up the speed to 97 on this card, you do need his 85, 89, and 92 overall Super Bowl cards. So that's going to make the price a little bit more, but this base card of 95 overall is only 130,000 coins, and if you do fully upgrade him, not only will his speed jump up to 97, he's still going to maintain the really good man coverage at 96, zone at 94. Press coverage is very low, so be aware of that. Don't press him too often, if at all. But with those 3 upgrades and upgrading, putting the 3 cards into his upgrade path, he's going to get universal coverage for 3 AP. Normally an X Factor. In this situation, it's an ability, so it stays on for the entire game. And with universal coverage, you basically get all of the knockouts: flat zone KO, mid zone KO, deep out and deep in zone KO. You get all of the man coverage knockouts. You get Pick Artists. It's a bunch of abilities all baked in one. If you don't have the 3 AP available on the card, you can still go Pick Artists for 0, mid-zone KO for 1, and then Tip Drill for 0. So you're only spending the 1 AP and still getting mid-zone KO, which many believe is one of the best abilities in the game on defense. On the back end of your defense, we got free safety, team of the year, Xavier McKinney. Initially, when this card came out, I didn't like it because of the abilities, but I pulled him on my no money spent account as a B&D card, so we had no other choice but to use him, and he's actually been really, really fantastic for me. He's down to about 320,000 coins here. They kind of shafted him on the abilities because he's a run support free safety there, but his attributes say otherwise. 97 speed and acceleration, 98 zone. He also has 95 hit power. He's going to force a fumble or 2, 95 man coverage, 93 tackle. If you want to play him as a sub linebacker, you can. He is 6 foot tall. I have him up as a high safety there, and for the ability stack, 320k and 1 ability point, you're getting Pick Artist for 0, mid zone KO for 1, and then deep in zone KO for 0, which is actually really good, especially if you run a lot of cover 4 for those seam team streaks, having deep in zone KO in between those hash marks is a really good ability to stop those team streaks. And on the opposite side, you got strong safety Ken Houston. You do have that free agent Julian Blackmon that came out a couple days ago. That should be everybody's starting strong safety. But if you chose Justin Fields, or you just don't simply feel like playing solo challenges and upgrading that free welcome pack card, Ken Houston's Ultimate Legend card is down to 160,000 coins, 6'3", 96 stock speed, 97 acceleration, the man coverage at 92, the zone at 95, and the hit power at 93. He can play sub linebacker, he can play a safety up top and play in coverage, and the good thing is his ability buckets allow you to do one or the other. So if you want to play him up top in coverage, deep in zone KO, 0 AP, mid zone KO, 1 AP, and pick art is 0. So those 3 abilities for a total of 1 AP. If you want to play him as a sub linebacker slash user, he's going to get secure tackler for 0, pick artist for 0, and mid zone KO would still be 1 AP. So the best of both worlds on that card. And there you have it. Those are the best pickups to make during this weekend. If you're looking to upgrade your squad, let me know players you guys picked up. Leave it down below in the comment section, and thank you for watching. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.